members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
War Games have now begun as these two teams pit their first combatants against one another.
And in these early minutes, it's all about survival. The true war doesn't even really begin until more superstars have entered the cage.
Running Hurricane Rana.
It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
And he just got caught with that DDT.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now?
And he's situated himself on top of the cage. Who knows where this is going?
We have entered a whole new level of insanity here. War Games has gone to the sky.
The outcome of this match is hanging in the balance up there. Face first into the cage.
Goodbye.
And a halation.
Here we go. Oh, man.
The count has started, and one team is about to have the odds in their favor.
Into DDT.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game structure. Ooh! Freed from the cage and heading toward the ring to give their team the upper hand.
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
Adding some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
He's reached the top, but he's risking losing the whole match if he falls to the outside. Off the steel, all the way up. Somebody stop it now!
Crash and burn.
Call the paramedics. This one is just about over. Oh! Take off.
And now officially in the fray. It pays to be coming in and have more friends than foes in the cage.
We're seconds away from these teams being at even strength.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind.
Better make your way into the bedlam quickly. Your team needs you. He's now perched up on top of the War Games cage. But to what end? Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
He's standing on the cage. Oh, God, this won't be good. He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage. Slaughter suplex. Ouch. How do you even begin to approach a situation like War Games, Corey?
You have to take every advantage that arises, Cole. No one's going to get the win in War Games by taking the high road. You really have to use everything at your disposal to make sure your team gets the win.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
Uh-oh. He has to know this won't end well.
Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind from the looks of this.
Out of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy.
On top of the cage, long way down.
A fall means you're back among the wolves or losing War Games.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone. Look at this, just unload. Oh no!
Nasty stop to finish it off. I think that impact might have left a crater in this arena.
Going up the cage now, must have some sort of strategy in mind.
Bam! Right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
And seconds left before the odds are even here.
Don't do it!
Putting your body on the line.
An absolute leap of faith, as graceful as anything can be in a steel cage.
Door swings open and out they come. And their team could definitely use their help.
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this.
This
War Games has officially begun!
And it's time. War Games is officially underway.
The battle lines have been drawn. Both sides have seemingly given their all. But with War Games now officially underway, they have to give even more. I'm not sure the top of the cage can handle all of this chaos.
Ill-advised to be up there. Your feet hitting the outside means your team forfeits the match.
He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage. He's ripped from the cage and sent hurtling down.
Oh my gosh, he hit hard.
The Alabama Slam.
No.
Both wrists captured, and it's got to be over. Both superstars are in pieces now.
Insecurity finds its mark. Caught square by the Rainmaker. Big wind-up.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. Will this match end on a submission, on a tap out? In this moment. Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. Will get you out of it.
Might be enough. Yes, it is. Oh, my gosh. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Playing possum. Shoulders down. His arm shot off the mat before one.
What is it going to take
From the top.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Face buster plants him.
Look at this, deadlifting their opponent into a gut-wrench suplex, but not done yet. Holding on for another.
Leg kick.
Brutal stomp to the body. And just getting started. Look at this brutality.
This is how you torture your opponent. From way up. Cinching in the hurt lock. He's got it locked in. It's locked.
Full Nelson locked in pretty good here. Look at the power. That's tremendous power. He gets the break. And here we go. The slam. Hoping to end it here. He keeps his team in the match.
Ripcord applied.
He may get the 3 count right here. This is it.
No, I hope this decision doesn't come back to haunt him in the future.
Agonizing.
Whoa. Look at this raw power.
And talk about giving a DDT with authority. And the ref can't even start the count.
Where in the world does one find such strength at this stage to kick out that early in the count?
Palm strikes. We are seeing the will to win from these men. Not an ounce of quit in them.
The struggle to gain power has switched hands multiple times. It's been a seesaw battle at times.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. Cover! 2 count. Kicks out.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Batista turns it around.
Hits to the core like that will render you useless. There he goes, right into the corner.
Every maneuver being returned with counter fire.
Just punishing there. Reservations at the local medical facility. Here's the cover for the win. Major win. That'll change his career tonight.
The following contest is the men's War Games match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
And the question with War Games is always, how far will these superstars push each other?
The answer is always as far as it takes. If you're in a War Games match, that means you have asked for and received a license to do anything you want to your opponent. I fully expect these competitors to take advantage of that.
Oh, man, right into the cage!
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now?
He's all the way up to the top, and this can only end so many ways. None of them great.
Ooh.
Boom. Oh, down he goes.
Call the paramedics. This one is just about over.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind. And we've seen what guys can do off of the side of that cage. I sense danger for everyone coming.
These superstars realize it doesn't get much more brutal than War Games. 2 rings, 1 massive metal structure. It all equals absolute chaos.
Oh, my God. We are in uncharted territory now, boys.
Fighting on the cage, and you don't want to fall out. You fall to the floor, and your team will lose War Games.
Climbing up the wall now, and he's got some crazy idea in mind from the looks of this.
Holding cage is open, and away they go, ready to get into the action.
Oh, down he goes.
Perhaps going for it a bit too early there.
He's already bringing the numbers advantage, but he wants something more.
The top of the cage. That is a rude awakening for a guy who thought he was about to make his escape.
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game structure.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The Extreme War Games mentality is taking over.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk needs to be resourceful. Find a moment to strike. This is a recipe for disaster. They really need to get down from there.
Somebody's going to get down, and they're going to get down the hard way. Like things are close to a fair fight once again.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, nasty stop to finish it off.
Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now?
Hauled himself up on top of the wall. War Games might be about to get even more dangerous.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. He's ripped from the cage and sent hurtling down.
Just one of the many dangers of the steel cage. And he is way up high. What are you doing?
Corey, if there's one misconception that people have about War Games, what do you think it is?
The thing people tend to forget about War Games, or just outright ignore, is that it's a marathon, not a sprint. Sure, the pace picks up once every competitor has entered the structure.
I can't look.
Oh, for the love of God! From the top of the cage, there are no words to describe it. Just good God!
You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Springboard! Fails to connect on the springboard. Countdown underway. The odds are out to no longer be even.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission.
He let it go.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible. Ripcord.
Oh my goodness, nasty line. Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The Extreme War Games mentality is taking over.
Good God, he's just been thrown off the top of the cage. Call the paramedics. This one is just about over.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Crash and burn.
A fall like that could end his night.
Oh, this isn't pretty.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game structure.
And that was taking the attack to the competition with that one. Battling with reckless abandon up in the air.
The most disastrous outcome is a real possibility here.
DDT.
Going up the cage now. Must have some sort of strategy in mind.
He moves, but can he capitalize? And we see what guys can do off of the side of that cage. I sense
It was a Hail Mary of a dive, and man, did it not pay off.
this is probably the worst thing that could have happened.
Big back body drop. What an elevation. Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even. He's ripped from the cage and sent hurtling down.
This is not what you want this late in the match.
Got to minimize the damage now. Go help your teammates immediately. Stone Cole just going to town on Cena there, refusing to hold back or let up.
Fending off to...
Evades their offense. DDT!
And that one busted up Austin, too.
That'll do some serious damage. Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Right to the face.
My God.
Snapmare.
Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
He begins to climb the wall of the War Games cage.
Flying.
Oh, misses the mark.
Plants him with a Uranagi. Seamless transition into the Anaconda Voice. This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Reigns heads up. This is going to be good. The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
And his eyes are piercing through the opposition now. Tied up in a headbutt from behind. They're on the loose. They're going to change the landscape of this match.
Just a dominant display. My goodness.
Searching under the ring now. This can't be good.
He's made sure the odds are above and beyond his favor now.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Here's the pump handle. Overhand connects. Snapmare takedown. If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
He's reached the top, but he's risking losing the whole match if he falls to the outside.
And there was some force on that move.
Went all in from the top of the steel cage, but the cards were not in their favor.
Just lost it all with that back gamble.
Right to the chest. Austin set. And finds a counter.
Pulls an opponent in. Belly to belly.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. And Reigns.
Right side headlock applied. Right hand for good measure.
These men have...
The sleeper hold is cinched in. Time to go night-night.
Sleeper hold locked in.
I'm going to tap out here. But ain't
Nap time on the island of relevancy.
Sleeper hold is cinched in.
not for long. Big counter from Reigns. Whoa, they just chucked that hammer right at him.
Remember Reigns saying this is not the WWE universe. This is Roman's universe.
Fends off the attack with an elbow. Set bumpity.
Impacts a well-placed punch.
He switches it back around. Oh my God, a clothesline. That was absolutely amazing. Now here's Bad Bunny.
Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in? Oh, gosh, this is uncomfortable to watch.
Paralysis is setting in. This one's over. The Fiend landed that.
Oh, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I think he was just looking to soften up a little here. Oh, there it is. The Mandible Claw. It locked in. Cena's in trouble. Cena's in trouble. Listen to this place. It's unreal.
The decibel level.
Oh, there it is. The Mandible Claw. It's locked in. A sickening delivery from Bray.
Not so fast. And shoulders in. Quick shoulder up.
We're well into the match, and he still seems so fresh.
And finally, he picks up the victory.